Hello, everybody. My name's Tyler, and welcome back to the podcast where the points don't matter. And I'm on ice. If I didn't say so already in the last episode, I've been icing my foot because of inflammation. So that's been good. And just lately, I've been actually been looking into adjustable dumbbells. And so far, what looks to be interesting is the Nordtrack adjustable dumbbells. Nordtrack is supposed to be known for like treadmills, but they have an adjustable pair of dumbbells up to 55 pounds that um, seems the most cost effective in respect to everything else. Like we live in a relatively small place based on how many people live in this household. So I'm trying to min max my space by getting adjustable weights, and it looks promising for the Nordtrack dumbbell. So I'm looking into it, and I'm going to see if I can't split with Joanna or if I'm going to finance it by myself. So we'll see what happens. And it's definitely a benefit because I've gotten massively more symmetrical arms because I've been using dumbbells when I'm at home, and when I'm at the gym I use barbells. So to separate the two is a is an idea that I like to use because it it's a good idea to combine powerlifting and bodybuilding routines. This is definitely a good way to move forward in my fitness and my well-being. A healthy version of me means that I can physically do things without assistance. A healthy version of me means I can do exercises at home in the event that I am needed by my family, or if it gives me time to just like see my friends. So because if I'm going to the gym, I'm like there and I can't go anywhere else. But if I'm doing it at home throughout the week, then at least I've done some good for myself, even if it's not a full session. The volume matters if I can't get in enough visits. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm hoping. Uh, Tell me down below, what's your favorite thing to do for active um, exercise and or recovery? Because when I'm at work, I'm also doing walks on my breaks. So I'm walking about 2-3 miles per day at work. So that's the way I've been doing my cardio lately, and that's been great because to schedule cardio as such is very tedious to do. You have to either like decide to go running, or you're sitting or you're stationary on a machine running. And to walk around my job for 15-30 minutes in a day, it's a great way to program exercise while minimizing the cardio building signals, because I'm not trying to become a cardio runner. I'm trying to increase the caloric deficit while increasing my activities. So that's what I'm doing. But enough about me. Let's get into the podcast with the first question. What dictates my decisions, and how has that helped me? It's been going pretty well. Like I've already going on the subject of just recent fitness. What dictates my decisions when it comes to fitness is entirely based on time. And one of the great time saving things for my fitness it's helped me a lot to, like I said, it's been helping me a lot programming my cardio when I'm at work, because I don't want to confuse the muscle building signals in my body. I'm not Because if I'm going to be training to be a cardio runner and or swimmer, swimming is a situation where it's working on resistance while developing my cardio endurance and stamina. So the resistance between me and the water is what builds muscle, but the main focus is a cardio exercise, kind of like running. If I dedicated 3 months in just running, it will pare down weight, it will pare down muscle and fat in order to get me optimal for running. But if I'm just doing resistance weight training, um, I'm increasing my strength capacity to like help out with the moving. That's how my friends have done in the past couple years. Because like one of the funny situations to where, like, when you're a group of friends and you're helping somebody out, you don't want to be that guy who dropped the couch. If I'm helping somebody move, like, case in point, I used to live in a home in Renton with my family, and my mom just oddly wanted to move the piano from one part of the house to the other. But being as small as she has almost no strength in helping us move things around. And so we had to like tilt, not only pivot the piano in a certain way, but my brother and I were mostly um, the ones carrying it. And I was very fortunate that I was strong enough at the time to not be the one that dropped the weight. My brother struggled a bit, but between him and I I've done more reps. He's done shorter reps. So like at the time, like I think I was at a good strength aptitude to help out, but my brother was more body build focused versus myself. So my brother and my brother, dad, and I moved the piano from one place to the other. It was a very fun situation. The only poor memory from that situation was my mom was being a little pet peevy, and she could not. My mom, and as I told before, my mom is not the best person, but in this situation, my mom and my dad would not just stop. My mom wouldn't stop picking fights, and uh, in a jerk-ish kind of way. One of the only ways for me to actually get both of them to stop was like, "Hey, stop fighting," or I'm gonna really accidentally let go of the piano because it was getting heavy. I wasn't on the brink of dropping per se, but I was in a situation where, yo, we're dealing with something very heavy. It does not help us if you're fighting. I may, with the distraction, I may end up just dropping the weight by accident versus you guys being any kind of help. So that's what happened, and we just kind of like quietly went and did the piano delivery without struggle. I did a white lie to mitigate that to mitigate that argument. So with anything that I understand, my decisions to either mitigate is just like, yo, that's not helping the current situation, or in this case, what dictates my decisions on my fitness, I need something that's time saving. And sometimes throughout the week, I don't have time to drive 10-40 minutes to go to the gym, 10-50 minutes to go to the gym. So I do it at home, and I do a set in between things I have to do. I have a timer on right now where in 40 minutes I'm going to be doing a dumbbell exercise while trying to get things packed, while recording these episodes, while doing anything else in the room. And because I couldn't go to work last night, I've been also taking the time to ice. So time saving management has always been a fun thing for me, and that what dictates what I can do during the day. It's been fun, and I need to get my stuff packed. By the way, so at the time of recording, I've not finished packing, but it will get better. I will have my things by the time the vacation starts. And for the second question of this episode is, what can I do to better inform myself? And information has lately become free, where I inform myself by by reading Twitter with a grain of salt or a cup of salt, depending on the tea. I watch news outlets. I inform myself about the world with podcasts. Like case in point, for me to do sets in between my activities in the day has been thankful because of Mind Pump. Mind Pump taught me one of the ways to get my average activity rate up is to do weight training and or activities throughout the week in small snippets. I don't have to just sit down and do this thing for 20-40 minutes and then figure out how to work around that. I can just do one thing, which is a set of shoulder presses, which is what I'm going to do next. And next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do shoulder presses. And after that set, 40 minutes, I'm going to have a 40-minute break because I need to still clean. I need to still do things. But that gives me the time to at least increase my activity average in the week. And it builds me the opportunity to just do things around the house, like the chores that I need. Granted, yesterday all I did was just icing and resting, but that's also a key thing when it comes to recovery, because I haven't been resting in a while, and I made the mistake to not keep up my icing on a weekly basis. So this is what I get. This is what I get for not icing on a regular basis. I feel like divine punishment has come down and told me, "Hey, you've been slacking. You've been slacking on your water, and you've been slacking on your icing. So here's a reminder that yes, you do deal with this on a daily basis, and there's nothing going around it. So either stop eating red meat, stop eating your animal products, or do your daily activities to then make your inflammation a less likely activity to occur." And that's been my mistake. I think I've learned it today, but I feel like I'll have to relearn it again at some point. So that's kind of the situation where we're in right now. But yeah, let me know down below what you think. Am I? Do I have good ideas? Do I have bad ideas? Let me know. The questions today were: what dictates my decisions, and how has that helped me? And what can I do better to inform myself? And let me know your answers. Remember to subscribe and follow on the channel. We stream as often as we can. We stream at least once a week, and I've been so happy lately that we've done it for once a week for a while. And I've completed 2 games that I've yet to finish on the channel. So we're on our way there before making more room for other content. I'm very happy for the progress of the channel. Being able to stream once a week and being able to record and post podcast episodes once a week. So this new routine of YouTube has been very helpful. It's slow, and at least you have a consistent video on the channel. I'm not dead. I'm just living my life. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. And as always, my name's Tyler. I'm your friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.